Hello, welcome to Journey of Teresa. I am Teresa. Today I want to talk to you or share with you a trip that I took with a group of 100 Black women, which was held by the Exodus Summit. And the co-creators are Rashida Dow and Stephanie Perry. And the community is made up of women, Black women, who want to travel, let's say solo or abroad or locally, but mostly abroad. Well, they had a meetup, and as a solo traveler, I met them, or the many of us from around the world met up in Marrakech, Morocco. And so today I just want to share with you some of the highlights from that trip. I have another solo trip coming up that's going to be stateside in New Mexico that I'm doing myself just to get ready, familiar with traveling abroad solo in a couple of months, and then I'll share that one with you as well. So when we went to Marrakech, first I'm going to show you my hotel room. It was just what I needed, relaxing, a place to get away between our outings and events and just the chilling and fellowship among the women. So if you take a look here, you'll see the room it was a king, but you'll see that there are 2 double beds. It had like pushed together, but you can separate them as well. I was there a few days before I realized, oh, nothing's holding these together. So then I could separate them. You'll see it had the basic, necessities, the iron, the safe, lots of space in the actual shelving and closet area if you needed that. The bathroom had a huge tub. And yeah, that's the bathroom. It was enjoyable. The balcony, I don't think I have a video of that. I don't think I put that in here, but it was a nice long balcony, very relaxing, seat and a chair. And I used that for my time of self-care. So in the mornings, I'd go out on the balcony. Sometimes in the evenings, I'd just go out, have a beverage when I wasn't down at the hotel pool outdoors. I'm gonna highlight just a few of the things that we did or that I had the opportunity to do. There were some activities that were done as a group, and then within the groups, you could go out and do things on your own as well. One of the highlights that I really enjoyed was I think it's pronounced Ozud waterfall. It was about a 3-hour ride from Marrakech. We had a driver, nice transportation. And what's funny is I thought we were going to view the waterfalls. They are beautiful. They are just exquisite, very pleasant. Once I got there, or the group, and we looked out over them, and then our guide started walking, and I'm thinking, oh, we'll have a little just walking above the waterfalls, and then maybe go sit and chit chat or have lunch. I knew we were going to have lunch, but I was thinking it's kind of early for lunch. It was a hike. I did not know that it was going to be a hike. I am not a hiker. I don't trek. I'm not really an outside person, nature-wise. But, and it was a hike, like hike. See how high these waterfalls are as we look down? Well, we hiked all the way down, and as we were hiking back up, we did stop for a while to refresh ourselves, rest. We had a nice lunch there before we headed back. And to get up, we walked up 1,659,000 steps to get back to the top to actually leave the area. But overall, it was a great experience. I would recommend it for anyone who's traveling. Be sure you get out and see those actual waterfalls. Something I forgot to mention is that also you have the opportunity to feed and
interact with monkeys.
Remember when I said I'm not into nature? Not really into animals either. So when we walked up on those monkeys, I spotted them. There was another group of people who kind of got, in between our group of ladies that were on this particular outing. I was watching, I was trying to find, there are 2 that were up there on the left, on my right, and I was like, oh, I can duck and dodge and go to the right. And what do I see? Another one on the right. I'm not about monkeys or any other animals. I didn't want to touch them. I didn't want to see them. So I just walked quickly. I didn't make any eye contact, and I just moved right along. One of the nights was a meet and greet. It was in the actual hotel lobby, like bar area. So all of the women who traveled there, again, this was 100 Black women, and we had a great time. We got to dance, fellowship, and so we took up, the bar area that, I don't know what you call it. It's the area where all the seating is, the lounge area. I can't think of my words. And of course, there was the outdoors where the patios were, as well as the pool area. So we were there. We had a great time. There was an awesome DJ from the actual hotel itself. But then within the Exodus Summit, there was a DJ as well. And she's not really a DJ, but we didn't know that until the next day when we were talking to her about it. And she was like, no, she just pulled out her playlist, and we had a funky good time. It was such a great time of sisterhood and fellowship and just women of like mind who are interested in travel, living abroad. So it was a lot of great conversations. And within the Exodus squad, we have, we participate in the community of the Facebook community on live calls that happen weekly. So many of the ladies, I won't say many, but quite a few of them, I knew or I was familiar with them and their names, whatever their maybe YouTube name is, or that you sign in to be a part of the lives or on the Facebook. And so it was great to put real life faces and have conversations and just really create an even deeper community relationship. So it was really good. I am so glad that I had the opportunity to go. One of the other activities that was a part of the actual meetup that I wanted to highlight is the Agafe Luxury Desert Camp. We didn't spend the night. It was a day trip for us, and it was so nice. Of course, the initial part, if you chose to, you were able to participate in riding camels or ATVs. Do you think I rode a camel? If you were listening, you know I didn't. But I enjoyed being there, just in the midst of women and just the sisterhood. But I did take a picture with the camel, as well as I took a picture with ATV. I'm not really interested in just riding an ATV in the desert. That doesn't bring me joy, but it was a great time. We had a good time. And after that activity, the next part of that luxury desert experience was going into the area with the actual tents, like cabanas, where we were all going to congregate. There was a nice pool. We had dinner. There was a bar. It was just a day of 100 Black women having a good time. So that was very nice. And the way they welcomed us, this is how I want to be welcomed everywhere I go. But you're talking about having a theme song. I want a group of men welcoming me everywhere. A group of whomever, I don't care. Just welcome me. Another experience that I would like to highlight is the Buddha Bar. A group of us, about 21 of us, went to the Buddha Bar, Marrakech, and it was a lovely experience. The cultural influences from the decor to all of the entertainment. It was fabulous. We had a great time. I highly recommend that you go there for the experience, the opulence of the environment, the entertainment. I don't even remember the food, so I don't remember if the food was tasty or not. It's probably just okay. But I will say that overall, the food throughout Marrakech, I'm a picky eater. I don't eat a lot of different things. So I had a lot of chicken, tahine, and it was fabulous. So it was a great experience. Even the McDonald's there, the food was so much more fresh, of course. Everything was fresh. It was different than over here where we get all the dyes and pesticides and all of that in our food. So it was a great experience. The last thing that I will highlight, of course, is the spa. I definitely went to experience the spa. I had a hammam where the experience is sitting like in a steam area for a while, and then you are scrubbed with a concoction of, I had black soap and something. I don't remember that other component, but literally scrubbed by someone. I don't even know how to say it other than scrub. I think I lost a couple of layers of skin, but it felt so good. My body felt so luxurious. It's like a heightened level of exfoliation. Like I exfoliate my body, but this was different. Just the experience. There were a couple of other things that I just did myself. So for example, I got some henna. That was my first time. And then just taking advantage of those self-care opportunities. Even when I travel, I implement self-care. So starting off early in the morning, or not even early, just when I rise, the morning going slower, still implementing my devotion. I loved going out on the balcony and just enjoying the day, the morning, just those moments of peace and grounding the day. And even throughout the day, taking naps. I implement that here in my life. And even when I travel, I still want to implement taking care of my whole mental, emotional, and physical self. And so I just want to thank you for going on this journey with me to Marrakech, Morocco, and I'll take you along on some future journeys. If anything that was said here that brought you value or just entertainment, if you would please subscribe to my channel, share, and like. Thank you.